Alright. Hopefully that shit stays the fuck up. Give me a fucking second. Yo, if y'all don't go check out a minute. Cause I'm about to peek. If y'all don't go check out Alan's shit, I know y'all can't see that shit, it's mirrored as shit, but I'm on Alan's fucking Wii Sports shit. This nigga's playing with Lubit. Bro, this nigga, man. Okay, I'm not even gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna sit here and fucking talk about what I really want to fucking talk about. If this stream is fucking going. Oh, we peeking, bro. Hold on a minute. I'm also gonna have stream up. Sorry, my bad for that. I'm gonna have stream on my Switch like I'm Alan. I'm gonna be going back and forth from stream to my phone, or not my phone, from stream to my fucking to shit I want to show about the game. But today I'm gonna be making a my experience on Ultimate Spider-Man. Why? Because I felt like it. All right. And before anybody talks about how I'm copying Alan or some stupid shit, Alan did not copyright infringement my experiences. Okay, buddy? So we're just gonna get right into it. And yeah, you guys are gonna see my big ass fucked up hair. And I guess I don't fucking know. But yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to this game is actually, hold on a minute. I want to make sure the whole fucking stream is not fucking lagging or anything or none of that shit. Like in between while I'm trying to speak and say shit. Because I remember it did that last time I used the Android phone, which is what I'm using to make this whole fucking piece of shit. It looks good for right now. The lighting though, oh my god. Yeah, it's bright as shit outside, so that's why it's I'm out here getting fucking shine. I might need to turn off the light though. I'm gonna do that right now actually. Give me a second. Might need to let Chance out because he's also tripping. Come on, man. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm also going to change fucking shirts for this piece of shit stream. It looks like stream's going good actually, so that's wonderful actually. I can actually make a stream like this with no fuck ups. Yeah, excuse my messy ass bed. I got tons of shit on it. Y'all just gonna have to deal with that for right now. It is kind of cold in here. Also, let me turn off the light. But yeah, since outside, you know, I got enough fucking light shining on my bitch ass and whatever. But I'm gonna talk about god damn, but it makes the background dark as shit though. Alright, but no, for real, let me get into it before I waste a little bit too much time. This game specifically, this game dates all the way, like the first time I ever played this game, and this like dates back like all the way back to like when I was like 5 years old. So this was back in like 20, I want to say like maybe 2000, I can't remember. I'd probably say like it's around like probably 2009 type shit, or maybe, I don't know, somewhere around there, right? So when playing this game, I would never be able to play it when I was a kid, because I would always go over and I would always have like my because the first time I played this was at my cousin's house, and when I played, actually, where can I fucking set my switch without it falling the fuck over? Actually, I'll just set it right here. Yeah, I'm unprepared, so give me a sec. Oh, fuck. Do not fall. Okay, we're good. Fucking PlayStation 5 controller falling though. But yeah. When I was playing this game back when I was like 5 years old, somewhere around there, right? I would never be able to play the beginning of the game. And it's because the game starts out with like Venom heading to like fucking, you know, Peter's school. Peter sees him, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta fight this motherfucker, you know what I mean? So he's not disturbing the peace type shit, you know, all that other, you know, obvious shit. And then when it goes in, and then after that, it goes into, you know, Peter fighting Venom, and then he realizes it's also Eddie, because he reveals himself to be Eddie, and then, yeah, fucking, it's a big old fucking thing, right? And I would never be able to play the beginning of that part, because it would always be, like, because I was, like, since I was, like, real young, and it's because, it's mainly because Venom in that game, he looks so fucking massive. Like, I might need to get a, hold on, I'm gonna show a fucking clip, because this motherfucker Venom was massive and fucking intimidating as shit. I don't know why. I don't know why I was so afraid of him when I was a little kid, but yeah, I'm gonna hold on a minute. Dude, because I don't know, man. I was just afraid of this motherfucker for like absolutely no reason. And then on top of that, oh fucking ad, that's wonderful. But you'll see like a frame. I'm gonna show off footage. It's not the best, but look how fucking big this motherfucker is. Are you seeing that? That nigga is massive, bro. And sure, me as a kid, I was probably exaggerating the fuck out of everything. But for some reason, there was just, like, I could feel it within my fucking soul. That nigga was fucking so big and massive and scary looking. And the noises this nigga made, oh my god, bro. The noise, the fucking, the roars, the fucking, you know, just every fucking type of noise this nigga made or whatever the fuck. It was just so intimidating. By the way, I first played this on the Xbox. I know there's a Game Boy version. I know there's a DS version. I know there's a fucking... Actually, was there a PlayStation version? Yeah, there was. I think it was... No, it was like... No, what the fuck? I don't remember what... I know it's on PlayStation, but I can't remember which one at the moment. I think it might have been PS3. That would make a lot of sense, but yeah. You know, besides that, yeah, Venom was just, like, massive. I did not want to fuck with that nigga. Mainly because, you know, my little kid ass, I was scared of Venom. You know, Venom was like that nigga in my mind, so I was like, oh no, fuck that. I don't want to be anywhere near that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I was fucking all over the fucking fact that Venom was just that dude. I don't want to fuck with him. He's just the type of nigga I don't even want to fuck with type shit. But yeah, in hindsight of that, with that being said, the whole, the thing with, Spider-Man in this game is that the style of this game is so good, like, everything is practically, like, comic book oriented and shit. Like, everything looks like it was straight out of a comic book. So, like, the whole style of the game is practically just comic book oriented, and, you know, another, like, you know, it's another, like, type of, like, you know, comic book oriented game. And you don't see a lot of fucking games that are in the style of a comic book type shit that much anymore, especially nowadays. And you know, I loved the fuck out of this game as a kid, and that was just one of the many things that I loved about the game. The fact that it was comic book oriented, and the fact that, you know, there were so many things that you could do in the game that, like, were so underrated at the time, because because back in the day, I lived under a fucking rock. I didn't have, like, my own fucking computer or phone or whatever the fuck, you know, when I was, like, young as shit, and this was, like, back, like, well over 10 years ago, obviously. But I'd say this was, like, back in, like, 2010, 2011, maybe. But, yeah. The one thing I will say is that even when I would be out in public and shit, I would see nobody talk about this game. Even for, like, short periods of time when I would be on the internet, which would be very rare because like I said, I don't have a computer, I don't have a phone, I don't have, you know, certain fucking shit that can give me access to the internet, right? So, because of that, I knew nothing about who was talking about this game and what. But I knew it was similar as fuck to, like, Spider-Man 2 for, you know, same consoles and shit. I think I first played Ultimate Spider-Man on the Game Boy. Or not on the Game Boy. It was on GameCube. And then I got it on, because I think it was, no, I first played it on the Game Boy, then I played it on the GameCube, because I didn't know, like, back in the day, the only thing I owned was, like, a PS1, and this was, like, around that time, too, when I was, because there was a point in my life where I was living with my grandparents, and the only gaming console I ever had was a GameCube, or not a GameCube, a PS1, and a Game Boy, which was, like, you know, handheld. And I think it was a Game Boy Color. I can't exactly remember. But yeah. Or no, I think it was, like, one of those really old Game Boys. Like, it was like this fucking big, and it was like gray and only had, like, you know, the A and B button and then the D-pad. And yeah, it wasn't like anything special. I think that was literally the only thing I had for when I was, you know, playing Ultimate Spider-Man for the first time. I remember I never beat it on the Game Boy, but I actually, you know, remember watching long plays and shit. Hey, Lucas, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I only played it on Game Boy, and then later on I played it on GameCube. And then the GameCube version is a lot similar to, like, any other console version, really. There's no differences. There's literally no differences. It wasn't on the Wii because Wii didn't exist back then, when Ultimate Spider-Man came out. It was only GameCube, PS3, I think, and if not PlayStation 2. I want to say PlayStation 2, but I I really don't know. With the PlayStation platforming, I don't know because I only knew about Game Boy, GameCube, and original Xbox. The original Xbox, like the first Xbox. But yeah, and I played it on the GameCube for the first time. And then when you lead in to after the whole Venom fight, my bad, I was kind of getting a little bit off topic. But you know, when you go from the Venom fight at the beginning to it's also on the DS, by the way. I don't know why I forgot about that. But yeah, it's also on the DS. So on top of the Venom fight, when you go into playing the game as Peter / Spider-Man, because you know that nigga Spider-Man. Fun fact: I was able to beat Ultimate Spider-Man on PC, and there's also save file where the suits are unlocked. Oh yeah, it's also on PC. I forgot about that shit too. Oh my god, my fucking brain right now, dude, is out of fucking whack. But yeah, I would always have to get my cousin to play the beginning of the game for me because I was scared of Venom. I was scared of Venom when I was a kid. Like, for some reason, I had zero tolerance for that man. I was so scared to fight him at the beginning. I don't know why. I was a kid. Venom was like my favorite Spider-Man villain, but he was scary looking as fuck in that game. So I was just like, I'm not having that. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you go to play the game as Peter, and it's vastly different because it's similar to like Spider-Man 2 on the console back in the day because you know the Spider-Man 2 Raimi movie. You can play on Game Boy and Android thanks to Dolphin Emulator. Yeah, you can play it on you can emulate it too. Yeah, that's another way you can play it as well. Because when I played it for the first time, I didn't even know emulators existed back then, so I was just like, I'm good with my Game Boy, you know what I mean? So that was pretty much all the fucking time. And even then, I don't even think it was, you couldn't emulate it yet because it was so early on in the years of, you know, the game existing. But now, yeah, you could just emulate it, like, especially nowadays, you can just emulate that bitch. I know you could have emulated it on Game Boy, like, for the longest time, like, ever, because emulating for, like, Game Boy or whatever the case may be, doesn't, like, it doesn't take much to, like, emulate and such, like, on Game Boy, but, yeah. But when you go into playing as Peter for the first time, you're at school, or you're just now leaving school, and then you have to go to Aunt May's house, or, well, go to, you know, Peter's house, and he lives in Queens with his Aunt May, which you don't see Aunt May at all in that game. You don't see her at all, like, literally 0 to no. Like, you don't see her at all. It's mainly, like, here are the characters I'm going to list out that you see throughout the game, right? You see Peter, you see MJ, you see Eddie Brock, who is also Venom. You see, what the fuck is his name? Oh, you see Adrian Toomes. And this is on the console, by the way, because it differs depending on what game you're playing. The characters that you'll see. You see, yeah, you also see Johnny Storm. Thank you, Lucas, actually, because I almost forgot about that. You do see Johnny Storm. He actually wants to race your bitch ass in that game at a certain point. It's like near the beginning, but if I remember correctly, you can race Johnny throughout the game. Like, there are different races when you get farther into the story and unlock other parts of the map. And that's another thing that they don't really tell you, is that some areas of the map at the beginning of the game are coordinated off until you get farther into the story. Which, when I was a kid, I never got that far in the console version. I always went over, and whenever I did play, I played up until a certain point, because, you know, when I was playing it on the GameCube for the first time, it wasn't my console, and, you know, I would never have a lot of time, because my cousins used to babysit me when I was younger, and I would be playing it, I would just be swinging around fighting, doing crimes, fighting bad guys, all that shit. So I would never really be doing anything story-oriented, especially since the next mission after, you know, you put on the costume and go stop Electro, or not Electro, god fucking dumbass, idiot. You go to stop Shocker, And then that's pretty much your first mission as Spider-Man. And then the second mission, you actually play as Venom, which I didn't know that. My bitch as a kid was too scared to play Venom because, I don't know, that nigga is intimidating in that fucking game. You can unlock the Johnny Storm races if you beat medium and hard races. Oh yeah, the races. The races is what oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you gotta do the races in order to unlock the races with Johnny Storm. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, I haven't played this game in like eons. It's been years. But mainly everything in the story I pretty much remember to a T. Like pretty much after you spend time, you know, when you do certain missions, you spend a certain amount of time with Spider-Man, and then you spend certain amount of times with Venom. And actually, and by the way, in Venom's first mission, you fight Wolverine. That's crazy. Yeah, you fight Wolver fucking Reen, my nigga. Logan, bro. You fight Wolverine. That is probably the sickest thing a Spider-Man game has ever introduced, bro. You fight Wolverine as Venom, by the way. And oh my, hold on a minute. No, I gotta pull it up. Hold on a minute. Nah, bro, I gotta pull it up. Hold on, bro. Because that, dude, that fucking fight, specifically, bro. I need to pull it up, man. Because that fight, I would always watch my cousin play against play as Venom and do that mission, and then fight Wolverine. Nah, I gotta pull it up and turn up the sound. Give me a second, because I'm using my Switch right now. Dude, watch this shit. Got a fucking ad. That's awesome. But look at this shit, yo. I know we're skipping ahead in this fucking video, but I don't give a fuck. I gotta show this off, man. Look at this shit. Oh, hold on a minute. My bad, I'm shit YouTuber. Look at this shit. Bro, I'm telling you, there is no other Spider-Man game that does that shit. That introduces another character, another Marvel character, by the way, that you can fight and be with and do that all that other shit. Like have a boss fight with that fucking with that character or whatever. Well, I mean, I bet there are other Spider-Man games that do that, but you. Like, going into this game, you won't expect that. There are a lot of cameos for Marvel characters in this game. Like, Johnny Storm, you know, Wolverine, the obvious ones. The Fantastic Four, just on a whole, because you do see Johnny Storm and just, you actually do see the Baxter building, where they reside and shit, and then all that other shit. You see a lot of shit for, like, I think Iron Man, and, yeah, the list goes on, right? Also, by the way, another thing I want to mention about this version of Venom, is imperfect as shit because some of the cells from the symbiote are inside of Peter, and he needed Peter to, you know, be whole and shit. My phone is about to die. Oh god, fucking damn it! This is what I get for not charging my phone. Alright. Sick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to place my phone now. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of hard, low-key. Can I... Man! I forgot I can't do that shit. Hold on a minute. Alright, well, fuck it. I guess I'm just gonna have my phone like this. But, yeah. Literally, this version of Venom is imperfect as shit. So when you go over and you actually Especially if you read the comics, you already know what's up. But if you don't, then it's won't be as obvious. I've seen a mod where you swap to Venom and Spider-Man when it comes to some fights. Like, for example, when you fight Wolverine and Carnage as Spider-Man. There's a Sanctum Sanctorum in that game. Oh, yeah, there's a reference to Doctor Strange as well. This version of Venom's color palette is where Raimi got the influence from when it comes to Spider-Man, when it comes to Venom and Spider-Man 3's behind the scenes. I did not know that, actually. But, yeah, this version of Venom, he is just... Dude, oh man. Like, I can't explain it into words, because I used to be scared of the motherfucker. I was scared of him for good reason, too. I was fucking... What the fuck, man? That nigga is fucking huge. He's like the Hulk, but scarier, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but this version of him specifically, this big old motherfucker, bro. Man, it's fucking insane. But besides that, but you knew about Venom's original / deleted / scrap death that didn't make it to the yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's another thing about Venom. I wasn't sure if they were gonna do that. I was actually genuinely scared. I was genuinely scared for when the first time I watched the film, if they were going to do that, because you could tell it's kind of similar to Ultimate Spider-Man, where the symbiote is not just a sentient being like how it would be in like MCU's fucking Venom, or Venom in God, what the fuck was it? Pretty much any, like, even the comics, or different versions of Venom in the comics. Like, you literally have no fucking, like, literally, this version of the symbiote doesn't have any sentience. Literally, its only purpose is to feed on your bitch ass. That's pretty much what it does throughout the entirety of the entire game to Eddie, up until eventually he becomes whole, and we'll get to that soon. But basically, what happens throughout the game is, oh yeah, you also fight Beetle as Venom, by the way, and that's not until like way later on, but we'll get there. But yeah, basically, the game really starts out with fighting Shocker, because MJ was fixing Peter's suit, and then Peter went to go get his suit, and because there was a hole in it, because he was there. And fun fact about that, I actually know what happened, is that Peter was fighting Rhino, and pretty much he got a hole in his suit. But they don't explain that, because it's literally only a comics only thing. So yeah, that's pretty much how you find out about about pretty much things before this game are pretty much comics or only type shit. But yeah, after that fact, you actually do go over and fight Rhino later on. But after you fight Shocker, that is when you get to race Johnny Storm. I think pretty much after you take out Shocker. Oh yeah, and then there's just random gang members just abusing a fucking lady, just fucking about to rob her or something, do whatever. I don't know what the fuck. But they were gonna, they were pretty much just ganging up on her, right? About to, probably, something. And, you gotta stop them, and that's pretty much just tutorial shit. You learn about the game, what to do as Spider-Man type shit, and then, yeah, pretty much you're Spider-Man type beat. Then that's when the Johnny Storm mission comes in. You race him. Pretty much, they just talk shit to each other, and then you race Johnny Storm afterward. You beat him, and then that's where you learn about the racing, the racing medals and shit, all that other bullshit. And then after the the race freaking part of the freaking thing, that is when you get into the next mission as Venom. And pretty much after you know go over and fight Venom, or not fight Venom, after you go over and play as Venom, you will see that you know fucking you actually go over. Yeah, it's pretty much another tutorial shit. Like you go to play as Venom, you learn about you're constantly losing health because, like I just mentioned earlier, this version of the symbiote is imperfect. So, pretty much, yeah, you have to constantly feed on people in order to survive because if you don't, you will get to a certain amount of health where you won't lose health, but it is very low HP. You don't essentially die from not feeding on people, but you will get to a low amount of health, and then you'll be easier to get taken out because of that. So yeah, and then that whole Venom tutorial, whatever, leads into fighting Wolverine, and that fight is just so amazing, dude. I'm sorry, but when you just get to body the shit out of Wolverine, also in the fight he heals as well. So, but with him in this boss fight, he actually just takes time to heal. It's similar to another boss fight that we'll get into later on, but with this, he just sits there and heals, but you can stop him. Also, you can't feed on him either because Claws, my boy, he literally just got them. He's fucking Wolverine. Of course you can't feed on him type shit. He'll just, if you try to feed on him, he'll just break out type shit. So you really just have to, run hands and shit. You can't really just fucking feed on him like he's fucking a regular dude. But yeah, they're fighting in like this bar type area and shit. And then afterward, you get to a point in the fight where you actually, and this is my favorite mechanic in the game, by the way. You have to literally button mash your triggers for any console. It don't matter. PlayStation, Xbox, GameCube, whatever, right? You literally have to mash your fucking trigger buttons in order to win a clash with Wolverine. I don't know why, but for some reason that mechanic in general was like my favorite mechanic in the game. I have no idea why. I love the hell out of it for like no reason at all. So yeah, but basically, right, because of that, when you go over to fight Wolverine, you actually throw him into like this dojo type area. I don't know what it was, but the animation, the in between animation where you just, or the in between cutscene where you just throw Wolverine into like this other part of a building is so peak. I don't know why. I don't know why I like that so much, but it is just so peak, right? Also, if you lose the clash, he will throw you instead of you throwing him through the wall, and he'll just, the fight continues, right? If you get to a certain amount of health with him. Then, when you get to a certain point, he actually goes over to freaking body you. And he'll start doing like these grab moves type shit. He can do that in like the first phase of his fight, but he gets like progressively harder. Also, he jumps around a lot in the second phase. I don't know if that was just happening to me back when I was going up against him, because I later played this on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Well, I played it on the Xbox 360, but you can play original Xbox games on the Xbox 360, which is how I was able to play it. But yeah, basically, when you fight him, you're fighting, Wolverine, pretty much when you body him, there's like this little cutscene after where Venom just slams his fucking face into the ground. And I don't know why, but that cutscene is raw as shit, dude. I don't know why I like that cutscene so much either. And again, this is my favorite, villain going up against one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. So I just thought it was peak. So yeah, but anyway, then after you play Venom, you beat Wolverine. Venom goes to do his own thing, and then you switch right back to Spider-Man. Then when you're playing as Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure if I'm not forgetting about anything, this is where the Rhino mission comes in. And then when you go over to fight Rhino, right? After you fight Rhino, or well, basically, uh, it's like some missions in this game will have sections where you gotta save people, especially when you're playing as Spider-Man. And it's mainly a Spider-Man oriented thing. If it's Venom, then it's pretty much just a whole chase thing. And we'll get to that later on. But with Spider-Man, pretty much you have to chase the Rhino, but at the same time, keep in mind that you have to chase Rhino, but you also have to save civilians. So this is what, this is a Spider-Man only oriented thing where you have to save civilians. There are some crimes when you're not doing a mission that, require you to save people. And it's not that bad. It's literally just you save the person from almost falling off a building, or you take this person, you pick up this person, you take them to like this ambulance vehicle shit, and then or you pick up this person and take them to the hospital type beat. Pretty much simple shit. Shit that doesn't really, matter. Or, well, I mean, it matters in the grand scheme of things because you're getting, you're required, if you want to move on, you have to do some races, you have to do some crimes, you have to literally go over and do pretty much what you're required to do to move on in the story. And yeah, it's not that big of a thing. It's really, like, most of it is really easy, but I digress a little bit. In the Rhino mission, you have to save people, but while also keeping an eye on, or in some points in the mission, you have to keep an eye on how close and far you are to the Rhino. And it's kind of it somewhat turns into like a progress bar type of thing. But yeah. Besides that, it pretty much just turns into just your basic Spider-Man mission. And then once you catch up to Rhino, that's when you have to fight. Or no, there's 2 times where you catch up to Rhino. You catch up to him once, he's trying to lift this fucking big-ass oil tanker thing that he was trying to pick up and throw, and then if he throws it, it explodes. By the way, if he picks that up, and if he throws it, you fail the whole mission. You gotta redo that part, buddy. I'm sorry, but that's just how it be in the game. But, yeah. Also, give me a quick second. I need to go... Goddamn. I need to go let my dog in because he is tripping, and I don't want him to be out there too long. Okay, I am back. My bad. I had to go let my dog in. But yeah. With everything you do as Spider-Man, it is basically save the civilian. You save the civilian. You go over and fight Rhino, and then when you get to Rhino, you have to go over and stop him from lifting this oil tanker. And it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do really is get on that nigga's bash. What the get on that nigga's back, and then you have to literally just keep going to, you have to freaking keep hitting his back until he tries to get you off, and then he will actually charge it. He will focus on you for a certain amount of time. You literally have to go into this if I remember correctly, this not oil. What the fuck is it that you got him stuck in? Oh, cement. You go over and you lead him over to the cement. There's like a cement area. It's like wet cement, right? And you get him stuck in the cement. Then what you need to do is go over to this bulldozer, and you have to ram the bulldozer into his back, which eventually goes and hits, and then hits Rhino, and then he goes bouncing. That nigga goes flying, bro. He goes fucking flying, then hits the fucking hits these tiny tankers that are behind him. They're very tiny, but it did massive damage to his back type shit. What's up, Lord Dracon? Glad to see you in stream. Thank you for being here. But yeah. Basically, Rhino goes flying. He hits the tankers. Then, pretty much after he hits the tankers, when he goes to hit the tankers, he pretty much just gets bodied, and now there's like pretty much a piece of his armor on his back came off, and that's going to be a key essential to when you fight him later on, when you actually do go over to fight him and whatever, and stuff like that, right? But when you fight him, you'll go over and and actually in between that, in between getting him in the cement and hitting him, and then the section it sections off, right? In between that, you have to chase him again. I'm actually pretty sure it's either you have to chase him. Yeah, you have to chase him, and you both head into a car dealership, and pretty much you guys fight. He leads you to an area, or yeah, he leads you to an area, and then you guys have to fight. And the key to beating him in this fight is you have to get on his back and just keep hitting his back, because there's a piece of his armor, there's a piece of electronic that just sticking out, out of his back, and pretty much you just got to keep hitting the fuck out of him over and over and over again. And then because of that, and I would show cutscenes and stuff, but I'm holding my phone, and my Switch is kind of just sitting on the fucking shit. But yeah, my phone's not charged, so that's why. Nice stream. Thank you, Lord Dracon. Appreciate you. But yeah, I didn't charge my phone enough. I didn't notice that until just now. What's it at now? It's only at 8. I'm gonna have to hold the phone this entire stream. Yo, my experience time with Ronnie. Yo, this nigga Alan, bro. Yo, get out. Leave. I don't want you here. I'm just playing. No, but on a real note, yeah, but basically the entire fight with Rhino is just hit that nigga in the back. When you get a chance, hit that nigga in the back, and then you're peeking, right? That's pretty much it. You hit the nigga in the back until his HP bar depletes, and you're done. I'm gonna make a vid on the same game sometime way later. Oh my god, that's gonna be shit. I mean, what? Hey, oh my, yo, this nigga Alan, bro. Anyway, you go over and yeah, I'm sorry. This one's gonna be a long one, dude, because this game in retrospective is not that long. I've just been getting sidetracked with my experience with the game, kind of everywhere. So yeah, but after you defeat Rhino, yo, what's good, Ronnie? Hey, Lubit, yo, it's a nigga Lubit in that goddamn Shad. I'm sorry. Anyway, let me get to talking about this Rhino fight. So you defeat Rhino, right? And then you realize it's just some dude in a fucking suit of armor. It's not fucking. Oh my god! I just remembered one of the other dudes that you see in this game. You see Trask. Trask is a key. He is a key part. You're gonna show footage of this game the moment you're talking about, Alan. I would if my phone was not at 8%. My Switchy, and if I didn't have to type with my Switchy on the fucking pad of this shit. And I'm sorry, I just was not prepared for this shit. Okay, so I have to explain throughout the entire vid. Okay, but basically, with Rhino, right? Nigga was in a suit of armor. Flip the camera perspective. This nigga is out like a light. Oh. Okay, anyway. You know what? Show the viewers. You know what? Since Alan want to be a bitch, You know what? Let me put my Switch on the fucking TV. Give me a fucking second. Since Alan want to be a smartass, here's what we about to do. I want to see Rhino. I want to see it's... Okay, bro. Okay, bro. You know what? I'm going to cancel this whole vid. I'm just playing. No, but on a real note, Let me... Alright, you guys want to see the fucking footage? I'll show the goddamn footage. But if this video is 400... Oh, I just turned on my PlayStation by accident. Oh, well, fuck it. You guys want to see this stupid shit? I got it. Let me turn on the PlayStation. And then I got it. Is my TV doing that flickering shit again? Oh, it is. Fuck. Don't cancel peak. Oh my god. Fine. I could have done it. Should I do a better version of my gaming collection type shit? I might have to do that now that I got my Switch. But anyway. Let me get on fucking YouTube. Oh, guys, look. It's Arakachutiem. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, bro. That was ages ago. Jesus Christ. No, we're not doing the GBA version, bro. We're doing the console version, alright? So, let me look up fucking Ultimate Spider-Man. You guys are going to get your fucking wish. Ultimate Spider-Man. Long Play Archive. Thank you for letting me use your shit real quick, because that's exactly what I'm about to do. And I got a fucking ad. That is amazing right now. So, pretty much, I already went through the Wolverine shit, but I want to fucking show it again. Because this is the peakest fight in the planet of Peak. Okay?
Bad idea.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Watch Peak.
Bub, you have no idea how big a mistake
Yep.
this made.
Bro, watch him throw that. Yeah. Bro. Again. Peak fight. Oh, I mean. Okay. Yeah, sorry. My lips are fucked up. My shits are chapped. I need chapstick. But, anyway. Where the fuck is it at? Oh, here it is. No. Where the fuck? Oh. Like a run nut? Right on a. This stream, man, is already fucked.
Big crazy guy.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Spider-Man.
Like, look at this shit. This is what I was talking about with the wet cement type shit. What you gotta do to get him out. Same with me and Lubick. Lips cracked as fuck. Oh my god.
This gives me an idea.
Yeah. But basically, this nigga's sucking ass.
If I jump on his back and beat on him.
Yeah. Yep. Then you lead that nigga to the wet cement.
And you smell. Here goes nothing.
Yep. Bong.
That had to hurt.
Yep. And then, you know, pretty much after this, it goes into the same shit. Car dealership. Then you gotta fight this nigga. And you can't get on his back all the time. Yep, done. Yeah. Pretty much you have to do that the entire fight. And the reason, this fight specifically gets so repetitive, it is insane, bro. Because you have to do that the entire fight. You can't just, like, hit him because, you know, that nigga big. It pretty much, nigga got armor, right? So, He's got fucking plot armor, like Brian would usually say or something. He's got fucking super armor. You can't do shit except for hitting him on the back. So yeah, pretty much that is exactly what you have to do to defeat Rhino. And then when you defeat him, you actually see that it's, you know, a dude in a suit of armor. But I'm about to show that right now. Dead.
Trask. Why does that name seem so familiar?
Yep, you get to see.
Back away from me, Master Venture. My diminutive corpus will not withstand your contumelious defeasance.
Not with the big words again.
Time to abscond this locus.
Yep, and you're peeking.
Ow! Must have taken a nastier beating than I thought. My brain feels like it wants to climb out of my skull. Okay. Wow. That was odd. Maybe I just need to take a couple days off. Relax. Just not be Spider-Man for a few days. Maybe actually do something that doesn't involve, I don't know, people trying to kill me.
Yep. And because of, you know, Peter's spider sense going off, it was because Eddie was nearby. And every time Eddie's close to him, it triggers his spider sense. That's why his head was hurting and shit, and all that other fucking piece of shit. I, for some reason, like, I also said this, way earlier on in the, whenever I was playing this game on the GameCube, or when I was playing it, like, again for the first time and, like, watching it, again. What it felt like was the first time, because when I was playing it on the GameCube, I never got past the first mission. I got past the first mission, but I didn't do anything else other than that. Because, you know, like I said, when I was a kid, I was scared of fucking Venom, and I didn't want to play him, I didn't want to go up against him. I just wanted to be Spider-Man and swing around the city. That was pretty much it. But, you know, now, after that, you know, you gotta do a whole bunch of other crimes and stuff. And it goes into, after you do the crimes and stuff, you know, the shit that you're required to do to move on in the game. You have to go, and then you go into the next mission, you have to play as Venom again. Because it goes Spider-Man, Venom, Spider-Man again, Venom. Then it goes Spider-Man, Venom. It's pretty much just Spider-Man, Venom, Spider-Man, Venom, Spider-Man, Venom. Pretty much for most of the game, when you're playing. Because it goes, you do one mission as Spider-Man, you do another as Venom. But yeah, after that fact, we get into one of the peakest moments in the game. Is, also, can we just say real quick, there's never going to be a game again with the loading screen as peak as this shit. I'm sorry, bro, but the loading screens for all this shit, you know what, we're going to go back and actually see the other shit, too.
A creature to...
I want to see if I can... Yep, see? Look at this. Peak. Hold on, we're going to go back again. Hold on a minute. But yeah, this is pretty much your introduction to Venom. That's what that cutscene was. Peak. Also, why does this kid... Bro, look at this kid, bro. He looks like a kid Peter Parker, bro. It literally looks exactly like him. Like, bro, that's not fucking Peter, bro. That's supposed to be a random-ass kid, bro. And you feed on kids in this game. Like, okay, I'm sorry, but... Anyway, let's go into the next section of the game where you actually see this shit. Oh shit, it goes right into the... Oh, it skips the whole fucking shit. What the fuck? Anyway. Hold on. Give him a minute. He's getting in the mission. Yep, there we go. Now you get to see Peak again.
The next thing I remember is feeling
God damn, he's white as shit on this camera. My bad on that.
That's our boy, Eddie Brock.
I don't get it. Where's the suit?
The suit!
Venom transformation. Too many Arcus UTM videos. I'm just playing. Okay, my bad.
Boys,
Yep. And pretty much what happens throughout this entire mission is you're getting chased by Sable's men. Until eventually Venom gets away. And you know, I don't really need to show that. It's pretty much really fucking simple shit.
Can you?
But oh my god, I gotta fucking out again. Anyway, this is the peakest of peak mission in this fucking game, and I'm gonna show you why. Because the cutscene is peak. Okay, watch this shit.
Can you?
I don't know what the fuck that was.
My head is killing me. It's just pounding so hard. I think it's my spider sense thing going nuts.
Ultimate Spider-Man and
You might
Ultimate
get
Venom
somewhere safe.
for Rock Lord Dracon. Yep.
Eddie? Oh my god. I thought my head. It's killing me. What's going on?
Yep. Peak.
Oh god. My head. Just making your eddies.
Yep.
My head.
And that is what happens when you mix peak with fucking peak. Okay? Bro, I'm sorry. And I'm not even trying to take this out of perspective. Hold on, I gotta put my Switch back up. But I'm not even trying to take I'm not even exaggerating either. This is just how I feel. When you see Spider-Man and Venom together, that is just what makes peak, okay? I'm sorry. It is so peak to see those two together in one game. And it's pretty much just a darker version of Peter. When you just look at Venom, and especially this version of Venom, oh my god. And he does actually come back after, you know, a while, and then he disappears again, and then it's a whole thing. But you know, we'll talk about that in a minute. Basically, this class trip that Peter took to a museum, by the way, was peaking. And then let me show you how fucking raw Spider-Man is with this nigga Venom, and how raw Venom is to Spider-Man straight back, bro. Oh my god, I gotta show peak. Look at this shit.
Don't make me hurt you, Eddie. I'm totally serious.
Brock, sit.
Yo!
You guys with shield?
Damn.
Are in the way.
And And body.
Tango
Just like
down.
that.
Prep for evac.
Alright, we don't need to see the rest of that because it's pretty much just extra shit where they just take Venom away, or they take Eddie away. And Spider-Man doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just like, hey, fuck you guys. I guess that's dealt with, now I'm leaving type shit. Pretty much, that's what happened. But, yeah, it's just so... It's so fucking cool. Ultimate peeking in as... Ultimate peeking in as game for Rock. But, yeah, pretty much, if you're wondering what happened to Venom, he gets taken to Trask Industries, which we will get to in a minute. But I want to get to right here, because this cutscene explains why Venom is after Spider-Man as much as he is.
This suit Eddie has, it was made by our fathers. But it used my dad's DNA as a starting house.
So, it's like part of you?
No. Well, yeah. In a creepy way.
Yeah.
When I got close to it in the museum, it felt like my brain was going to crawl out of my face.
Ew. Ew, again.
Sorry.
Do you know what you're doing?
Kind of.
What is it?
I have no idea.
What are those black things?
Yeah, that's the I have no idea part.
And that's it. That is why, because Peter had the suit on for a very long amount of time. He had it on for, like, more than a couple hours, I think, if I remember correctly. But that is why Venom is after Spider-Man as much as he is because they are he's trying to go over and make himself whole with the rest of the cells that are inside Peter. But Peter didn't know that up until, that moment. So that's pretty much why Venom is after Peter as much as he is. And then right here is when we, go into, like, seeing what happened to fucking Eddie. Because, like I mentioned earlier, Eddie gets taken to Trask Industries, and you'll pretty much see what happens right now, because I'm going to the cutscene.
Edward, wake up. Edward, wake up.
Where am I?
Your home, Edward. This is where what you've become was born.
I know you.
Boulevard Trask, this is my associate, Dr. Adrian Toombs.
I did my graduate work with your father's lab. I was there when he and Dr. Parker...
Let's get down to business, shall we, Edward? The Venom suit is worth billions of dollars in government contracts. We wish to test...
This suit, it's too much for anyone to control.
It will kill you if we leave you in there alone.
When the suit consumes you, we will find someone else to test it. One way or the other, Edward, we will get what we are after.
All right. What do I do first?
Yep, and this leads into the Electro mission.
This is a bad gig, man. I don't get it.
Oh, it's worth tangling with this thing.
A couple $100,000 and all the...
And he's transforming. You guys are dead.
On your toes. No, I want out. You ready? I'm serious. I go.
Hey, freak's vulnerable to electricity. This will be fun. Bring it.
Peak. I'm sorry, but this is probably the most raw version of Venom. I'm sorry, he is just peak. Peak fucking Venom, dude. There is no other Venom out there that will actually change my mind and be as peak as he is, because he's peak. I'm sorry, but he's just peak. Anyway, yeah, basically, basically Eddie was blackmailed into testing the Venom symbiote. And what's funny is pretty much, like I said, once it consumes him, we're going to go find somebody else to test the piece of shit fucking symbiote. And another thing, what I love about the symbiote in this game, and just in this universe, series, whatever, comic book, whatever shit in general, is that not even Peter can handle it after a time. It wasn't the fact that it was making him, a dickhead type shit. It wasn't the fact that it was making, changing how he acts towards people, or maybe a little bit, type of shit. But, it's just, oh my god. The fact that the symbiote wasn't just changing Peter, but it was mainly trying to take him over. That is what I like about it. Because it's not about, it's making him who he doesn't want to be type shit. It was more of the fact that it's changing him into Venom. Or, because if Peter didn't remove that suit, we knew what was about to happen. He was going to become Venom. Like, deadass. Hey, make sure y'all like the video and subscribe for more Peak, because this is Peak. I'm sorry, bro. It is. But yeah, about this mission, you just go straight up and just, you gotta chase Electro. This was the mission that I failed on so many times because of the spacing for Electro when you're chasing him. Because you have to chase him building from building. You literally have to leap buildings in a single bound just to catch up to Electro. And then there's a point where he goes all the way up to a skyscraper. By the way, if here, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. If this shit reaches all the way to the end, you are screwed, bro. You're screwed. You fail the whole mission. You gotta do it all the way over from the beginning. This is the one mission that I did not like in this fucking game. It was so... Yeah. I just did not like that mission. It was so bad. Because the skyscraper part is what I really failed at every time. It was just so bad. And then, because while Electro would be going down and I'd be on that fucking building, the bar is slowly going. It goes down fast as shit. So you need to hurry up. You can't hop off either, because if you hop off, then you really go too far, because Venom fucking leaps high up into the fucking air, and then that bar will go, and you're done. So, yeah, you're just not. Sorry, I hate that fucking mission. And then after this,
Get in here!
oh yeah, and he's taunting you the entire time while you're chasing him. So that's another thing that didn't really bother me, but he's just a dickhead. So, and then we get to Peak right here. Oh my god! Again, Peak loading screen, dude. Sorry. Anyway, now we get into this part right here, where we're at the Daily Bugle. Peter chilling. What the fuck? Oh, nah. Yeah, and then he just leaves. With Venom being right there in the midst. And Venom gets bodied.
Here I am, you freak! Come on! Let's do this! Come on! Come and get me!
Wait a second. Are you fighting another superhero on the side? I thought you and me had something special.
Yep.
I bet it's Daredevil, isn't it? What does he have? Back off, kid.
God damn.
I finally got that little yucks! Let's finish this up.
Dude. And again, this version of Venom is what's absolutely peaking. My stream is getting low in quality. I don't like that shit. But, yeah. This is another reason why, with the Android phone, I need to keep it as close to the router as possible. Or else, bye-bye stream type shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah. This mission is peak, because you have to fight Electro, and while you're fighting Electro, you have to freaking go over, and as you're freaking fighting Electro, you have to go over and protect Spider-Man, because you don't want Electro to kill him. We need Venom's like, we need him, like we as in Eddie and the symbiote. We need him to be whole, and this is kind of what entails how the importance of Peter and Venom just on a whole. It signifies so much in this one boss fight. It's not funny. You literally just and nobody talks about this shit either. I'm the only one practically talking about it. I'm going to sleep. Good night to you all. Hey, thank you, Lord Dracon, for staying in the stream as long as you did. I want to thank you for coming. And yeah, thank you for tuning in as long as you did. Appreciate it. Venom is like, no one gets to kill Spider-Man but me, I guess. Pretty much. I mean, no, he doesn't even want to kill him. Because you'll see it later on in the game how much of an importance Venom has to Spider-Man. And you won't really see it until later on. But yeah. But basically you spend the whole boss fight fighting Electro. And then when he gets to a certain amount of health, actually, like while you're bodying him in his base form, he goes 2.0. So I'll show that off, I guess. I wasn't going to, since it's so small and it's kind of just, I don't know.
You're gonna pay for that.
I was about to say, keep me live, please. It just said you're live on my screen, so I was like, did my stream disconnect? I said it's fine now. Or, I mean, it's fine now, but... Bro, that frame of Venom in the fucking distance. Alright.
Alright. No more screwing around. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right.
Yep.
That's more like it.
Yeah, basically this is where he just goes 2.0 type shit. You don't see him actually... Well, you do see him do this in the comics, but I don't think it's like it doesn't... it doesn't show, pretty much a lot of anything. It pretty much just shows the fact that, he's peak, I guess, 2.0. They don't really show, like, even in the comics, they don't show, like, I don't, at least I don't think they do. I haven't read the comics in, like, forever, so it's been, like, a long-ass time. But, like, you don't see Electro do that, like, pretty much at all throughout, like, the entirety of the comics. Unless there is a moment where that happens, I don't remember, but, yeah. But, pretty much, with this fight also has a gimmick. You need to throw cars at Electro so he can get knocked out of his 2.0 form. Then you gotta beat his ass, pretty much. You just gotta wail into that nigga. And after you wail into him a little bit, right? You have to go over and freaking... After that, you have to go over... just keep doing the same thing. Keep that same energy. Just keep doing the same fucking thing over and over again. I know, again, it's tedious. Oh, and on top of that, while you're trying to throw cars at him, he will dodge. He'll dodge the cars to the best of his ability at a certain point, because then he'll realize like what you're trying to do, type shit. But if you just keep doing it, you'll be peaked. You literally won't fucking. You're awesome. Your peak, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Then, after you beat Electro, this happens. Electro down. Now it's just Venom and Spider-Man. And S.H.I.E.L.D. comes in. Nick Fury, bro. Please. Sorry, that was kind of weak. This is the loudest roar Venom has ever done in the game. Yep.
Peter, come on, kiddo, wake up.
What are you doing here?
Come, get up.
Why can't you keep this electric guy you're supposed to be keeping in prison? And that lady, the silver lady that captured Eddie the other day. Why couldn't she?
Peter, you need to call.
I need to quit getting almost killed by stupid people is what I need.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was like this in the comics too. Peter and Nick Fury have like a very rough patch, and this is actually after, they don't show this in the game, but after Peter takes off the black suit, because we start right after Peter takes off the black suit and goes to school. But immediately after he takes off the black suit, he, if I remember correctly, he goes to Nick Fury. I think Fury, or Peter was like watching Fury, I think. And then Fury knew that he was tailing him, so then he fucking stopped him from following him. And then Peter like gets like stunned by some, I can't remember what happened specifically, but Fury did something to stop Spider-Man in his tracks, and then he fell in this fucking dumpster, and then they started talking it out, and they have like this little conversation about what happened to Peter, or no, it was straight. Oh, why does my stream keep doing that, man? I don't know why it keeps fucking doing that. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit. This is why I need to have the phone near louder the entire time, and such and whatnot. But yeah. Anyway, the next time, trust me, guys. The next time I do a my experience, I will be prepared. Trust in your boy. But yeah, Peter and Nick a little bit of a rough patch type shit. And soon after that, we go straight into Beetle versus Spider-Man. And you will see. Oh my gosh, dude, this is fucking annoying, kind of. Did stream end? Nigga. Hold on a minute. I know my phone's only 16, but I gotta check this shit real quick. Hold on a fucking second. Alright, hold on a minute. Did stream end? I think it did. If it did, I'm deleting this whole shit, dude. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay, bro. Yeah, I don't... Dude, why is the quality so bad? What the fuck happened? I swear to God, it was fine up until this fucking moment. Again, this is why I can only... This is why I might just need to start doing this shit in video format. Because streaming it is not the way for me for some reason. It fucking sucks, and... You know, if I gotta do that shit, and I can't fucking go live type shit... That's it. I'm just gonna have to do that. This is probably gonna be the only one This is probably gonna be the only my experience I do for a while, because of how long. Well, not just because of how long this one is, but because of the fucking quality and the connection issues I keep fucking having. My shit was reconnecting and disconnecting, reconnecting 400 times. If it is not. It's not even like. It's not even my Switch, it's just the fucking stream at this point, dude. And then for some reason it just keeps fucking. It's okay, it's looking a little fine now. Like, damn, man. I don't know, that shit's annoying. That's why I didn't want to. This is another reason why I didn't want to show, like, clips and shit. Maybe I should have, like... I just wish my phone was charged for this shit. I feel like I wouldn't be having that big enough fucking connections problems with this whole fucking piece of shit. I'll try to continue, but I just don't know if, my shit will stay like this or whatever. But, yeah, after... Nick Fury and Peter have like this little rough patch type shit. It pretty much goes into Spider-Man versus the Beetle. And basically, the Beetle in this one, and this is major, so I'll try to show a clip, but again, if stream disconnects and if okay, dude. I'm just stream's back, I guess. I'm getting pissed off at this shit a little bit. Alright. But, yeah, let me try to continue this before it fucking does this shit. Basically, let me just explain this cutscene. So basically, Beetle goes over and releases Green Goblin out into the fucking world. Then the Beetle goes out into the city looking for something, right? And then Spider-Man runs into him. There's a chase scene. You have to save civilians. Same gameplay mechanic as before type shit. Then you get to a point where you actually have to go over and fight Beetle, which I will try my best to show, but if stream disconnects, I can't help that shit. Alright? I cannot help that shit. So if that happens, I'm sorry. But I'll show it off.
You are very irritating. Really? Oh, I like to think I'm more charming than irritating.
Yeah, and then pretty much, you fight, you pretty much go over and fight Beetle for, a bit. And then after you fight Beetle for a bit, oops, I did not mean to do that. Basically, after you fight Beetle, you don't really body him. He's still existent within the universe and stuff, I guess. But, basically, Spider-Man fights him, then loses track of him. And he finds out that, he went into the Latvarian embassy. Then, after this... God, I got a fucking ad again. Then after pretty much after after you fight the Beetle in the Spider-Man mission, you go straight to, or you don't go straight to, but you know, you gotta go back to the overworld, do some shit you're required to fucking go over, do missions and such to get to the small time freaking city missions and stuff to get to the story mission. And this consists of this pretty much consists of Eddie, aka Venom, trying to outrun Sable's men. Sorry, I got a text message and it kind of distracted me. And this is why, you know, Eddie, this is what happens because Eddie tries to escape and such, and I will show you guys that right now. Basically, Eddie tells Trask in this cutscene that's like, that you kind of just heard, like, as I was playing the video a little bit. Eddie tells, Trask that Peter's Spider-Man, and then after that, by the way, Sable was hired by Trask Industries, which is why, you know, Eddie got captured the way he did in taking Trask. That's why, you know, that happened and such. But, yeah. Let me see if I can skip to the peakest part of this mission, because this is probably one of the best cutscenes. Oh my god, stream is fucking lagging. Dude, what is with the fucking lag? Stop that shit, my guy. Oh my god, I think another reason why it's kind of bad right now is because my YouTube is not updated. I have not been on this phone in forever, and I think YouTube might need an update is another reason why it's this bad. But yeah, let me try and finish this stream because we're almost done. We're like practically getting to the end of the game. We are very close. But yeah, this is what happens when Eddie actually tries to escape Sable.
His name is Peter Parker. He lives with his aunt in Queens. He's still in high school.
And he'll come to you of his own free will.
Oh, I don't think we have to worry about that.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, my bad, I was late as shit on that.
You are not going to kill me. Do you hear me in there? You are not going to kill me.
Oh my god, I don't even know if I can show that on YouTube. I mean, I'm not monetized, so it doesn't. Oh.
Eddie broke his nose. I need backup at my location ASAP.
Yep.
I'm glad you're loose, bro.
And pretty much throughout that, you fight Sable. And then, I'm gonna explain the rest of this because it pretty much just consists of, you know, Venom, just trying to escape Sable. Pretty much the entire time, Sable and her guys, not just Sable, but after you fight Sable and kick her ass, you pretty much have to just keep us trying to escape her for like the entirety of the fucking time. And because of that, you know, you get like these in-between cutscenes where Venom's trying to escape. This is probably one of the longer missions in this game. It'll feel like that because of the cutscenes and, you know, how much you're trying to escape. Excuse me, by the way. But, yeah. And then after you escape Sable, I'm sorry, but this is probably here. This is the one cutscene I'm going to show that Venom actually, kind of scares me. And I'm sorry if the screen is all low quality. It's not the video itself. It's my phone. I can't fix that shit, so I'm just waiting for it to return to normal. I'm just seeing that shit on screen right now. Sorry that the quality's not the best. I'm sorry that I'm a shit YouTuber with a shitty Android iPhone. But I think it's just because my YouTube's not updated. I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm not really worried about it. Anyway, I think it's right here. Yep. So this is the cutscene. Oh god, I'm kind of losing track of where the fuck I'm placing shit. That is really peak because Venom is just a fucking menace, bro. In this one. Bro, did you hear that? That nigga was laughing, bro. That nigga was laughing.
But we've still got Peter Parker.
I don't know why she went off screen like that, but yeah. And then, yeah, that's the animation for when you switch back to Spider-Man, which I think is fucking peaking. But, yeah. Basically, within all of that, you escape Sable as Venom. Then, after that, in this cutscene specifically, it's just another Nick Fury, Peter rough patch. I'm gonna kind of skip over that. This video is getting a little long. It's an hour and a half. I don't want it to be any longer than that. But basically, oh, I gotta show this. Hold on, nah. Hold on a minute. Nah, I gotta show peak, bro. I'd be sinning if I didn't give you guys peak fucking Spider-Man, bro. Hold on, bro. Yo, I remember when niggas said... Okay, I'm not even gonna solve that because I'm not getting toxic this video. But I want to show...
18 and over? Huh, how does he think he is?
Wait. Ultimate Green Goblin, bro.
Ah, great.
Ultimate Green fucking Goblin, bro. I'm sorry, but this nigga is peaking, bro. This is the peakest version of Green Goblin ever, bro. I'm sorry if the screen was pixelated for that. And such, but like I said, I can't fucking control that. The whole fucking phone is just not liking me right now, and all that shit. But dude, this is the peakest version of fucking Green Goblin ever, bro. Not only does he just my nigga's literally just built like the fucking Hulk, but he fucking has fire shit. Now, that makes sense because literally the Green Goblin's whole fucking shtick is, pumpkin, but like, if we're talking, like, for example, Raimi movies or, the 1900s freaking Spider-Man, Green Goblin's whole thing is just, a literal Green Goblin that's on the fucking nose and fucking pumpkin bombs. But this nigga's green, looks like an actual, like, medieval type goblin, but, like, bigger, built like the fucking Hulk. And he's got he literally shoots fucking fireballs, dude. He literally just shoots fucking fireballs at your bitch ass. Or waves of fucking fire with his fucking hands. What could be fucking cooler than that? And bro, not only that, but oh my god. If you've read the comics, then you know exactly what the fuck happened in the history between Peter and Norman Osborn, the Green Goddamn Goblin, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but that's not mechanical fucking goblin mech shit like we talking Rhino. No, that is literally Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin, in this fucking game. Ultimate Green Goblin, bro. I'm sorry, but Ultimate Green Goblin is just peak as shit. One of my favorite Spider-Man villains, bro. Ultimate Green Goblin is one of the best Green Goblins, in my honest opinion, bro. Oh my gosh, he's so peak. But other than that, basically what this mission entails is another chase with saving civilians, and then you get to the part where you actually fight him. And I will show the cutscene of that shit, because the cutscene's really good. And like I said, if the screen is pixelated, I'm fucking sorry. I can't help that shit. You guys are just gonna have to deal with that shit, okay? I can't do anything about it. So, you get past this shit, where this nigga saves the fucking civilian and then moves on, and then we're at peak. So, this is gonna be the peak of shit.
Aw, where'd he go? I hate it when this happens. Because every time this happens, something even worse happens about 2 seconds.
As a nigga said, yeah, well, damn. And then they square up and they throw fucking hands, bro. They square up and they throw hands, man. And then it leads into this second phase of the...
Hey!
Oh, I fucking ad.
Take yourself for a second while I go get a glass of water. This needs to stop, right? Ah!
Oh, yeah, he...
I have now officially run out of ways to say ow.
And now, you change.
I agree. What is this again?
What is this again? For real, because he's just scrapping with bro and fucking... Yeah, but then we get to the... Yeah, basically, for the gimmick of this fight, you need to wear him the fuck out. And then he powers down a little bit, tired as shit. Then you need to wail on him. Pretty much. That's pretty much what the whole gimmick of this fight is. The second phase, the first phase, that is exactly what you need to do. Then, also with the other mission previous from this one, the other story mission, with the Venom shit, like I said, you're just running away from Sable's men. Yeah, I said that already, so I was just trying to make sure I didn't forget shit. And then we gotta show this cutscene, bro. How much fucking audacity Peter had in this fucking moment. What's up, Levi? Welcome to the stream. Wing, 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 you're dead. Oh, I'm peeking.
I want a genetic suppressor on Osborn 3 minutes ago. Get this area sealed off inside of 10 seconds or I'll fire the first son of a...
You with Fury?
Good job, yeah. Did you evade a bigger mess?
No. And believe me, I tried.
You've got some mouth on you.
Wow. You'd think you'd be a teeny bit nicer considering I just did your job for you.
I'm sorry, bro. This nigga Peter, man, he is with the shits, man. Damn, Peter Parker kicked his ass. Yeah, no, for real. Like I said, sorry if the screen is pixelated. I can't control that shit. It just be happening type shit. But, yeah, fucking, dude, Peter really did kick ass. Alright, we are practically near the end, so I am gonna skim through the rest of this. I'm sorry if you guys want to see the game. I can't control what's happening with my stream. This is why I don't do streams like these. But you know, maybe like once in a blue moon I'll do these type of streams. I would do them more often if, like I said, the connection was better and my phone wasn't about to die type shit. But yeah, basically what happens in the next mission. I might need to show some more clips. I'm sorry, I might need to. I'm being dead ass. Oh, my phone is about to die. It's at it's at 5, dude. Oh shit. Yo, I might need to finish this one fast. Also, another reason why I didn't want to use my PS5 for this specifically was for the fact that it drains the fuck out of my internet, and I think that's another reason why everything is fucking up the way it is. But basically, the next mission installment for Venom is you chase Beetle. It's another chase. You have to chase Beetle. Beetle runs into Venom, wants to take a sample off him. Then Venom gets pissed off, chases Beetle to the ends of the fucking earth. Then you have Beetle boss fight. This Beetle boss fight is essentially, the gimmick of this one is that you have to dodge Beetle's electronic shit. Sometimes he'll trap you like in this little box and you have to dodge the fucking lasers. What I do is I just Hulk jump out that bitch because I'm not dealing with none of that. I ain't dealing with none of that, bro. Then after you beat Beetle, Venom. Oh, I gotta show this one though. I'm sorry, I have to show this one. This is probably peak. No, this is peak. Hold on, I'm gonna show it because why not, bro? Hold on, bro. Oh, wait, my bad. This isn't it. Shitty YouTuber, I know. What the fuck? Why didn't you kill... Oh. Well, he's almost dead. Yep. Yep, and then you switch back to Spider-Man. You pretty much play Spider-Man, like, and I'm gonna say this right now. You pretty much play Spider-Man throughout the entire game. And I'm saying that because, oops, let me angle it. Yeah, that's better. You pretty much play Spider-Man throughout the entire game because you have to play him in order to move on in the story. You can't do missions as Venom in your downtime because, you know, Spider-Man's the main nigga. You need to play him. Excuse me, my bad. You need to play him, do city missions as him, do races as him. That way you can move on to, you know, doing story missions as Venom. But you'll see what Venom gets way later on down the line. But yeah, pretty much Beetle gets his shit beaten in. We don't see him for the rest of the game. And then we move on to Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker in this case, because you actually do play Peter most of this mission more than you do Spider-Man. Actually, I'd say it's about an even amount type shit, but yeah, I'll show off what happens in this one as well. Okay, my phone's still at 4. That's nice.
Peter Parker?
What?
Wait! Damn! Kick the shit out of my boy.
What happened? Oh, my head. Ow! Who are you?
There's enough tranquilizer in your system to take down a really large horse. Don't fight it.
Peak. Die!
I know who you are, Peter Parker.
Oh, this is the
I can
scene.
get you and anyone else you know.
Please don't be
Mary Jane
pixelated at this
Watson,
part.
Peter Parker,
Leave my family alone.
get in the damn car.
And basically, you have a Silver Sable boss fight with her fucking goons in fucking tow, bro. And, yeah, I'm gonna hold my phone the rest of the stream because it's about to die. It's literally at 4. Yeah, I know. Shitty YouTuber didn't charge my fucking phone. Oh, well, bro. That's just how this is gonna have to go. But, basically, they caused a riot on fucking Queensboro Bridge. I think that's what that bridge was. I could be fucking wrong. I'm sorry. I don't live in New York. I don't know about any of this shit. But yeah. Anyway, they caused a riot on that bridge. And Peter actually goes over and does a Spider-Man fucking Spider-Man 2 fucking backflip over this goddamn car that I was about to run him over, and they caused a whole riot, and civilians were about to die, and all that other shit. And basically, since the civilians were, about to die and stuff, Silver Sable and Peter, they had to save the civilians, and that is what they did. Then, after that fact, well, you're about to see.
Okay, can we stop all the... What is wrong with you?
You're just gonna stand there?
Thinking about it.
Yeah, my boy quickly switched into them fucking Spidey clothes, and then he went fucking dash after fucking Silver Sable and Eddie. AKA Venom, obviously. But yeah. So I'm just gonna explain what happens. Basically, you have to chase after Venom. After you chase after Venom, you have to fight Venom. And here's what happens in this fight.
Are we done, Eddie? Ah, thank goodness. I didn't know how much longer I was going to be able to stay.
And then we get peak. Again, peak loading screen, bro. Sorry if the screen's all pixelated. My bad. Spider-Man still gets captured. Exactly, yeah.
What was that?
What's happening?
Oh my God. I know.
Yep. Carnage versus Venom, bro. And thanks to Toombs, we have Carnage. For Rock, Lucas. For Rock. Now, basically, you fight... Excuse me, my bad. Basically, as Venom, you fight Carnage, which is goddamn, you know who. Take a wild guess. But, anyway, you fight Carnage. Basically, his gimmick is, after you get his health down to a certain degree, he will go into another section of the map, and you need to follow him. But while he's going into the other section of the map, he feeds off people. He goes over and... Well, no, he doesn't feed off people. He just essentially goes over in another room and heals. And then he'll do that like a good 2 times, I think. 2-3 times. Yeah, everything's always in 3s, so I'm assuming it's 3. My bad. But yeah. I think he does it like 2-3 times, and then when you get into the final room with him, you have to fight him. And while you're actually fighting him in the final room, he will sometimes move to the other side of the room and try to heal himself, but you need to stop him from doing so. And then pretty much his whole gimmick is that. So after you stop him, this is what happens. Also, the best one! The best fucking one! Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What's going on? Where am I?
Tell me, Mr. Parker, did you ever wear the Venom suit yourself?
What is this?
Did you wear the suit?
Once. Only for a few hours.
It appears that the suit bonded itself to you. It's amazing you've survived any encounter with Eddie Brock at all. The microscopic suit particles in you want to join with the suit Brock wears. Fascinating. Let's see if we can help. In case this kills you, I want you to know I think your father was a genius, 10 years ahead of the curve. Status?
Yep, they fought. And then this is where it happens.
Yes. Yes. Eddie? Eddie, what's going on?
I have absolute, total control. Now then, I have a score to settle.
Which way do you figure?
Trask's offices.
This nigga really think a gun gonna help his bitch out. Why did you hold it up like
My
that?
father.
Sorry.
Tell me about my father.
Everything you could ever want to know about your parents is right here. I've had this since I found out.
Yeah! That nigga went flying out that damn bitch. Again, sorry for the quality of the stream. I'm sorry, I can't control that.
Down, boy. My contract with Trask expired 10 minutes ago. And if you're chasing him, don't worry. He doesn't know how to fly that helicopter.
But you...
No hard feelings. Business is business, eh?
Yep. Oh, damn. Alright. And then we get to the final fight. This was the final fight of the game, of the entire story. You don't do anything after this mission. Basically, you switch back to Spider-Man, then you get into your final scrap with Venom. And I don't know, this one, I don't know, when I was here, it was so badass. But the gimmick with this fight is Venom is going to keep trying to push the fucking he's going to keep trying to push the fucking helicopter off the damn edge of the helipad. So you need to stop him from doing that because, you know, morals, nigga. We can't let Trask die. We can't let Eddie kill Trask because, you know, it's not what we do as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm sorry. It's just a frame of where I paused. That was kind of funny. But, yeah. But basically, what we're going to have to do with this shit is, you know, stop Eddie. Also, while you're trying to stop Eddie, he will eventually turn around as you're trying to stop him. You have to wail in, by the way, while he's trying to push the helicopter off. You have to wail into him, and he will try to come at you and hit you and stuff. If he hits you too far, he'll just go straight back trying to get the helicopter. And then once you like while you're also fighting him, sometimes he'll come down from the, you know, the helipad and then fight you on the roof of the building. But as you progressively fight him and stuff, and as you progressively get his health down, you cause more damage to the roof, everything gets engulfed in fucking flames because of what Trask did at the end of that cutscene. And then when you beat Venom, when you beat his ass, bro, this is the best cutscene, the best piece, the best 12-piece fucking combo. More than that even, I could be wrong. I don't know how many times he got punched. But this was peak, bro. This is the best 6-5 piece combo I've ever seen in a video game. It's so underrated. It's so underrated. No one talks about this anymore. But watch this peak. Hold on, bro. I'm going right to it, too. I'm going right to it, too. Watch this peak-ass shit. Oh, I mean, dude. Again, peak ass loading screen. Sorry, I'm being extra as shit. I apologize for being extra as shit.
It was over. Now I've learned everything that Trask knew about what happened 10 years ago.
Burn it. We'll start new. Peter, I have all these things in my head, things I want to say, things I think as your father you'll need to hear. You're going to find that there are people in this world, people who you are going to look at and say, why is this person like this? I find myself surrounded by people who will do or say anything just for the appearance that they're better than they are.
There were 3 survivors of the crash. They all were...
Yep. I don't know if this is canon. Do not fucking quote me on this shit. But, basically, what happened in that plane crash is that this is what I'm thinking is what happened, because they don't actually explain it. You have to assume based on what you're seeing. What I think happened is that Eddie's dad, who worked on the suit with Peter's dad, threw away a fake fucking vial of the symbiote, an empty vial, and then kept the other vial for himself, right? Then he wanted to wear the suit or something for some other reason. And while they were on the plane to go somewhere or other, I do not know, I do not remember, type shit, right? He got taken over by the symbiote, the same suit that they were wearing, basically the symbiote in this version of Spider-Man. We got to call it the suit because they don't call it the symbiote, they just call it the suit. He puts on the suit thinking that he can control it. Probably type beat. The same reason Eddie did what he did after he found out Peter was Spider-Man type shit. Excuse me, my bad. But yeah, after that, right, he goes over to put on the suit. The plane crash is caused by Eddie's dad, who's wearing the suit, I'm guessing. I'm only guessing, I don't know. But this frame just fucking scares me, kind of. Just looking at that. In the fucking... Seeing that, because Eddie didn't exist before this time. You know what I mean? He didn't exist before this time. Obviously they were kids type shit. Eddie being older than Peter, but Peter was a kid. Eddie was like a teenager, I think. Either a preteen or a teenager by this time. I think he was a teenager, but yeah.
Reported scene.
But yeah.
The same thing. One of the witnesses was my mother. She died in the ambulance.
Peter, you did good today.
Eddie needs to see this. It's about our parents.
Eddie's not here. He was gone before we showed up.
Yep.
We'll find him. We always do.
Mr. Trask, I have been looking forward to this.
Eddie? I can't believe.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe that after all the things you did, all the things you made me do, that after all of that, All you got was 3 years in a golf course prison.
You can't do anything to me in here. The guards, they are.
Yep.
You want to talk about it?
I wouldn't know where to begin.
You can just ramble.
I'm okay.
I love you.
I know. It's just
What?
Eddie. He's out there. And I don't know if I'm scared of him or for him.
But he's not here.
No.
I'm here.
Yep. And that's basically how it ends, man. This music is peak, by the way. I'm sorry. If I get copyrighted, I get fucking copyrighted. I don't give a shit. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, no, that's it. Pretty much. That's pretty much how this game ends. Basically, the whole story is about Peter being Spider-Man thing, and then eventually running into troubles with Venom and Trask and all that shit. None of this shit, by the way, is canon to the comics. It's literally its own storyline. And it literally just gets turned into its own storyline. So, like, Venom versus Wolverine. That doesn't happen in the comics. Beetle coming in. Beetle coming in actually does happen in the comics, but not in the way that it happened in the game. None of this shit happens in the comics, dude. It's literally just its own story oriented by the fans, for the fans, bro. And, because if they weren't fans of Spider-Man, I feel like they wouldn't be doing this shit, you know what I mean? But, type shit. That's just how I'm feeling right now, dude. But, yeah, since there is no point in dragging this stream on the way it is, I am going to do Final Fantasy 16 today. Because yesterday's stream, when I tried to do it, was a flop because I wasn't heard the entire time. And it was bad. I was with Alan, by the way, when I was doing that shit. I was with Alan and I was with Jem. And, that stream didn't go as planned. But I will be doing that either today or tomorrow. I don't know because... What time is it? What, actually? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Fuck. I made the stream too long. It's 2 hours. Okay, either today or tomorrow, I will do a stream. I will do it. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. If you don't see a stream today, another stream after this one, then just know I'm doing Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow. But if you see a stream... Oh my god, the stream is freezing. What the fuck? Dude, come on, man. Alright, I'm sorry. I gotta put you guys on the router for this one. I know it's kind of, stream's fucking up. I don't know why. But, yeah, this stream was kind of okay. We had some problems in the middle of it, but I feel like it did alright. Like and subscribe, I'll do this shit. And the next time depending on some of my experiences, depending on if I can actually show the footage myself, or if I need to show footage, the way I did it today, I'm going to do it in video format. Sometimes, maybe once in a blue moon, I'll do it like this, but I need to be prepared next time. This time I wasn't. That's on me. I'm sorry about that. But next time, I promise you guys, I will be prepared. And if we do have problems within that stream, don't blame me. I don't know why my phone just disconnects. And I will check if I need to update the YouTube app itself, and if that's the reason why it's doing this shit. I don't fucking know. With that being said, if you don't see another stream after this one, whether it be hours after or straight after, it's because I decided not to do FF16 today. But I will do it tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow in the morning when I wake up, I will do FF16. That is a promise to y'all that I will not break. All right. But with that said, like, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends. Check out the link in the description to join the Discord server to know when I go live or upload. I don't know if I'll ever do a my experience video like this again. Okay, this one was kind of an iffy one. But you know, I'll leave it up. I'll leave the video up and stuff since, you know, I was actually able to get to the end. It took 2 hours, but, you know, I did it. Did everything the best I could. And whoever's watching this, you know, if you like Ultimate Spider-Man, tell me your favorite part of the game, because every part of the game was my favorite part of the game. I mean, you guys saw my favorite parts. I literally explained it more than once. Peak cutscenes, you know, peak parts of the game, you know, pretty much. Even though most of this was just cutscene based, you just gotta believe me on, you know, the playstyle of the game and, you know, all that other shit. But you can already tell pretty much what it was based off of just what you were seeing. But, you know, if you just, you know how to analyze shit. Anyway, let me end this fucking vid. Like, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. I will see you guys later, either later today or tomorrow. And yeah, check out all my other videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video, stream, short, whatever. Peace out. Bye. Can I end the stream? Thank you.